Hello YouTube. As you can see, I'm installing Snow Leopard on this Mac Mini, which my mom will be inheriting. I'm giving my mom my old Mac Mini. It's about 4 years old, but it's still kicking strong with Snow Leopard. 80GB Fujitsu hard drive. Oh, Fujitsu! And about 1GB of RAM. But I can upgrade the RAM if I have to, so that's not a bad thing. It's still pretty damn fast with 1 gig though. And for what she does, I think that'll be just fine. This is her old computer. A Powerbook G4 from about 2005. Look at that. I used to have one of these too. I loved my Powerbook when I had it. This baby has a 100GB IDE hard drive. No SATA drives. A 1.67 gigahertz G4 PowerPC processor, and I upgraded it from 512 to 2GB of RAM, and it's pretty fast with 2 gigs of RAM, but the hard drive is still a huge bottleneck of the system. This trackpad is so small. Damn. As you can see, the CD drive is in the front. Look at the charger. It's still used, it's before MagSafe. It used one of these. As you can see, it looks pretty much like the previous make of the MacBook Pro. It looks like the original MacBook Pros, basically. Really tiny battery. That's where the RAM is. And of course, there's the keyhole thing. Back in the days when they didn't have built-in batteries. Go to the side. Of course, we have the power cord. We have a 56K modem. We have USB, mic and headphones, and we have a PCMCIA slot, believe it or not. So you could put something like this in there, some extra USB ports. Just pop it right in there. And you expand this Mac to having 4 USB ports. And of course, these things are antennas for Wi-Fi. Let's move to the other side. The other side has DVI, S-Video, Ethernet port, Firewire 800, Firewire 400, USB, Kensington lock. There you go. Back when Macs actually had DVI. Now they have that stupid mini display port. I hate mini display port. It saves space, but it's the stupidest thing. You have to buy a $30 cable just to plug in a monitor. Ridiculous. Now let's turn this baby on and take a look at it. Ah, the bong. Yeah, dude, a bong. Just watch how slow this starts up. It's kind of amusing. Here it goes. There we go. It has that flickery thing with the screen again in the video. That's kind of weird. This has macOS 10.5.8 on it. Just plain old Leopard. And you can, I don't believe you can install Snow Leopard on the G4s because they removed the PowerPC binaries from Snow Leopard. I'm not too sure. But here we are on the desktop and it's still loading. As you can see by the spinning beach ball of death, it's still like it was lagging a ton. And here is everything. Here we are. And we're on a battery. I should probably plug it in. When it charges, it turns orange. Ew, Entourage. And it's lagging again. These are notifications my mom doesn't know how to get rid of. Let's take a look at about this Mac. Mac OS 10.5.8, we have a 1.67 gigahertz PowerPC G4 processor and 2 gigabytes of plain old DDR SD RAM. Let's take a look at it more. As you can see, this is Powerbook model 5.6, so this was a later Powerbook from about 2005. The L2 cache is 512K. Memory is 2 gigabytes, and the bus speed is 167 megahertz. Oh my god. It has a sudden motion sensor. That's a good thing. Let's look at ATA. We have the Matsushita DVD-R, not plus-minus-R, just -R drive. It cannot burn DVD plus Rs or plus RWs. That's old for you. I think it has more specs below, yeah. And here's the hard drive. It's an ATA hard drive. 93.16 gigabytes, which is really 100 gigabyte hard drive, just with formatting. It's a PATA hard drive. It's an IDE hard drive. Disk burning. Oh wait, this can write plus R and plus RW. I'm sorry. I was thinking of my old one. Sorry. Mine was from 2003, so it was pretty old. This one can, however, burn plus RW and plus Rs, as well as the dash. There's no fiber channel on a laptop. Firewire up to 800 megabytes per second, because it has Firewire 800. The graphics card in this thing is an ATI Mobility Radeon 9700 with 128 megabytes of video RAM. Yeah, that's old, my friend. Mine had 64 megabytes back in 2003. It's a 15-inch screen, which is 1280 by 854. 32-bit color. Core image is hardware accelerated. Quartz Extreme is supported. And yeah, the memory. These are the pieces. These are the memories I put in. It takes PC 2700U, and they're both They're just both a couple of 1 gigabyte SODIMMs. You can put PC cards in here, PCI cards. There's no parallel SCSI. See, if you go to SATA, there's nothing here. It's pretty insane. It may have been totally boring for you, but it's nice to look back at old hardware that I used to have. This wasn't my Powerbook. This has always been my mom's. But the Powerbook G4 I had was a real trucker. I used that thing non-stop when I had it, and it didn't die at all. I sold it because I got a MacBook Pro, but yeah. Let's show you shutdown speed. Yeah. Look at that. Took long enough. And there you go. That's a Powerbook G4. Just a little look at a little blast from the past. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later. Ciao for now.